Have you ever finished an entire day feeling busy, but somehow accomplished absolutely nothing? You checked your productivity app, you updated your to-do list, you organized your workspace, you watched another video about productivity. Maybe you even spent 20 minutes choosing the perfect study playlist. And yet, when the day ended, the thing that actually mattered still wasn't done. If that sounds familiar, you're not lazy. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many of the productivity tricks people use in 2026 are secretly making them less productive. In fact, some of the habits that feel productive are actually sophisticated forms of procrastination. And the worst part, most people don't even realize it's happening. They think they're improving, they think they're optimizing, but they're just getting better at avoiding real work. Today, I'm going to show you the biggest productivity traps keeping people stuck in 2026 and exactly how to escape them. Because once you understand this, you'll stop working harder and start getting more done in less time. So stay until the end because the last mistake is probably the one destroying your focus the most. Let's get into it. The first trap is productivity addiction. This one sounds strange at first. How can being productive be a problem? Well, because many people are addicted to feeling productive instead of actually producing results. Think about it. Crossing off easy tasks feels good. Answering emails feels good. Organizing files feels good. Rearranging your workspace feels good. But none of those things necessarily move your life forward. Your brain gets a dopamine hit every time you complete a small task. And eventually, it starts craving easy wins. So instead of doing the difficult project that could change your career, improve your grades, or grow your business, you spend the day doing tiny tasks that make you feel productive. It's like eating candy instead of real food. You feel satisfied for a moment, but nothing meaningful happens. The fix? Ask yourself one question every morning. What is the one task that would make today successful even if I did nothing else? Do that first, before emails, before messages, before everything. Because productivity isn't about completing more tasks, it's about completing the right tasks. The second trap is overplanning. I used to spend more time planning my work than actually doing it. Maybe you've done this too. You create color-coded schedules. You build the perfect Notion dashboard. You spend hours designing systems. And somehow, by the end of it, you're too tired to actually work. Planning feels productive because it creates the illusion of progress. But planning is only valuable if it leads to action. A simple plan executed today is infinitely better than a perfect plan executed next week. The truth is that clarity comes from action, not from thinking, not from preparing, not from optimizing. Action creates clarity. So instead of spending an hour planning, spend 5 minutes planning and 55 minutes doing. You'll be shocked how much faster you move. Now here's where things get dangerous. The third trap is consuming too much productivity content. And yes, that includes videos like this. Because productivity advice has become entertainment. People spend hours learning how to focus, hours learning how to stop procrastinating, hours learning how to be disciplined. But they never actually practice any of it. Imagine watching swimming tutorials every day for a year without ever getting in the water. Would you become a swimmer? Of course not. Knowledge without action changes nothing. And in 2026, information is no longer the problem. Execution is. Most people already know what they should do. They just don't do it consistently. So here's a challenge. After this video, don't watch another productivity video today. Pick one idea, just one, and implement it immediately. Because one action beats 100 ideas, every single time. The fourth trap is tool obsession. Every year there's a new app, a new system, a new assistant, a new productivity hack, and people convince themselves that the next tool will finally fix everything. But here's what nobody wants to hear. The problem is rarely the tool. It's the behavior. A distracted person with the best productivity app is still distracted. A procrastinator with an expensive planning system is still procrastinating. Technology can amplify discipline. It cannot replace it. The most productive people aren't constantly switching tools. They're consistently using simple systems. That's it. A calendar, a task list, a routine, simple, boring, effective. Don't ask, what's the best productivity app? Ask, can I stick to one system for the next 6 months? That's the question that actually matters. Now let's talk about the trap that's quietly destroying attention spans all over the world. Constant task switching. Most people think they're multitasking. They're not. They're repeatedly interrupting themselves. You start working, then check your phone, then answer a message, then open another tab, then check notifications, then go back to work. Every interruption forces your brain to restart. And those restarts are incredibly expensive, not in money, in mental energy. The result? You work all day and feel exhausted despite accomplishing very little. The solution is simple. Create periods of uninterrupted focus. Even 30 minutes. No phone. No notifications. No switching. Just one task. You'll accomplish more in those 30 minutes than most people do in 3 distracted hours. And now we arrive at the biggest trap of all. The productivity paradox. The belief that every minute must be optimized. This is where everything falls apart. People try to maximize every second, every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and eventually they burn out. Because human beings are machines. You cannot operate at maximum efficiency 24 hours a day. Your brain needs recovery. Your body needs recovery. Your creativity needs recovery. Ironically, the people who achieve the most are often the people who know when to stop. They take walks. They rest. They spend time with family. They disconnect. And because they recover properly, they can perform at a higher level when it actually matters. Remember this: rest is not the opposite of productivity. Rest is part of productivity, and that realization changes everything. So if productivity tricks are making you lazy, what's the real solution? It's surprisingly simple. Stop trying to optimize every part of your life. Stop chasing every new hack. Stop searching for the perfect system. Instead, focus on doing important work consistently. One priority, one system, one focus session at a time. Because the most productive people in 2026 aren't the people with the most apps, the most hacks, or the most complicated routines. They're the people who sit down, eliminate distractions, and do the work. Day after day, week after week, month after month. And eventually, those small consistent actions create extraordinary results. So the next time you feel tempted to search for another productivity trick, ask yourself one question: am I trying to do the work, or am I trying to avoid it? Because that single question might be the most productive thing you hear all year.